sometimes it's just things just go sideways. What is going on, everyone, and welcome to Kart 63. My name is Ben. Thank you very much for stopping by. You know the drill. Real quick, if you don't mind hitting a like on this video, possibly subscribe to the channel, that would be fantastic. We are rapidly approaching 5,000 subscribers on this here channel. So if you didn't mind, share it out, tell a friend, all sorts of stuff, cool. It's fine. There's it's just 5,000 subscribers, but coming from the world where my other channel I initially started, I did beard product reviews. I think it's still at like 370 some subscribers, something like that. So this one being approaching 5,000 is kind of a big deal, at least to me. It would be awesome if we hit that. Anyway, yeah. See, now you got me all flustered, guys. I'm sorry. Kart 63 is brought to you by TrackTac Tire Treatments. TrackTac Tire Treatments? TrackTac Tire Treatments. TrackTac Tire Treatments. Treatments for tires and tracks. If you have any questions about prepping tires at all, if you're interested in anything TrackTac related, please point those questions this way. Send me an email, whatever you would like, kart63@gmail.com. Messenger is always open. I do my best to reply to you as soon as possible. Doesn't mean I'm perfect at it, but I do try. Anyway, so tonight we had Dirt Kart Racer Live. Every Thursday night, I try and go live unless something interferes. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Allow myself a little extra time to get sorted, dinner, walk the dog, work out, all this stuff. Anyway, just, basically a live stream. We interact, we bench race, ask me questions. I do my best to answer them. We talk about all sorts of stuff. All sorts of stuff like that happens on this channel and videos that happen on this channel. So somebody had brought up the point, we're talking about weight. I've gained a little bit of weight. I did the video on too much left side, this and that. And they brought up a term, and I thought, you know what? I have not done a video on that yet. That would be a kart racing basics. On the track versus in the track. And what does that mean? Okay, on the track versus in the track. On the track is on the track, and in the track is in the track. Anyway, so there are different explanations. There are different ways you can achieve or not achieve. Both are. So, all right, we'll talk about first. What does it mean to be in the track? That means you have maximum bite. You go into the corner and you are not slip sliding. You can feel the kart do what it's supposed to do. This is, one of the things that you can tell when you're in the track is that, now that I have a clone, and not that I felt it in the open, but you can feel yourself being pressed into your engine. Like there's lateral grip going on, that when you get into the corner, you feel that pressure on your right side, that your kart is biting, and it is biting hard. Now, is this always a good thing? Not always. Sometimes you can be in the track too much. That means too much bite. That means you're bogging your engine. You're actually killing corner speed when you get in the corner. This can also, being in the track can be on the straightaway. If you're running like your air pressure's too low, you're in the track. You have fantastic grip even down the straightaway, but you might be killing some of your roll speed. So what does it mean? The opposite of that. What does it mean to be on the track? You're in the track or you're on the track. That means you're light and fluffy. You're on top of the surface. You're nice and free and things like that. Now, the exact opposite of having that ton of lateral grip, you don't feel that pressure in your right side. You do not feel the lateral grip. You do not feel your tires biting in access. Now, this isn't always a bad thing. This can free is fast. It means sometimes it means you can't be in the throttle as long, but sometimes you're turning just that well that you don't need to be. You don't need to be wide open the entire time. Lots of off throttle time sometimes is a good thing. Now, this can, on the opposite of that, being on the track could be a problem. That free is fast, but free also means a lack of grip. So sometimes you're coming off the corner and your rear end just isn't biting because you're not in the track enough. So, I mean, it's a fairly straightforward explanation, but there are ways of getting yourself in and out of the track. Obviously, things like tires. If your tires match up properly, if your durometer, you nail the durometer for whatever the date is, whether or not that's a 30 durometer, whether that's a 60 durometer, when you match your durometer tire to the surface you're on, when they hook up correctly, you're going to be in the track. You're going to be able to gain a lot of speed and feel that pressure, feel that lateral grip when you're going through the corner. You can also, any kind of adjustments to that, you're going to be adjusting grip into the thing. Also, obviously, track tech tire treatments and other types of chemicals can get you in the track even faster. Now, is it possible to start off a run and be on the track and then get in the track? Absolutely. That would be something like firing off a tire. When you get going, if the tire doesn't fire immediately, if you weren't aggressive enough with your tire prep, that tire may not be, you may be on the track to start. But as you run, as you count down the laps and get in the corner and you start, those lateral forces start forcing the tire to heat up, you're going to get into the track. But I didn't want to make this a super long video. I'm camping this weekend and stuff, but it got mentioned and I thought, you know what, there is some terminology that maybe a new racer has never heard of, and maybe it's thought to be bad if you're on the track. Or in the track, the either or. If you're and it can be either way. If you feel boggy, if you have too much of an RPM drop, things like that, you're going to notice maybe you're in the track too much. If they're, or if you're having a lift and there's too much of an RPM drop on your Micron or whatever you're monitoring with, that could be a detriment also. But I thought I'd just address that. It was a cool topic. It was something new. It was something that, I'm familiar with the term or terms of that. And I thought, you know what, that would make for a great kart basics video. Somebody who has never heard of that, if they heard, they're like, what are you talking about, this in the track, on the track? I thought I would address that. It'd be kind of cool. But I am not racing this weekend. Last weekend, I got my butt kicked. I have not uploaded the footage onto my phone yet to make videos out of that, whether or not I do or not. It was not good. It didn't go well, but I made up for it by going to Watkins Glen. I told you guys last week I was going to Watkins Glen with my wife. I purchased this here RFK shirt. So I was a Logano fan. I won't say I'm not a Logano fan anymore, but I decided I am just, for whether or not you agree or not, I grew up in a Ford family. I am a supporter of Ford people. I am a supporter of Ford drivers, and I think I'm just going to rah-rah. I do like, Noah Gragson. I think that once he gets settled into a team, he's a real kind of a people's champ type of dude. But the singular driver, it's tough because they do bounce around and stuff like that. But I'm just a Ford fan. RFK really caught my eye. I love the shirt. I love the design. Brad, and obviously we know how that happened. Buescher with a fantastic last lap. He was catching SVG in the S's. That's amazing. I actually didn't get to see that live because we had head out early to beat some of the traffic. I did listen to it on Sirius NASCAR radio. So on the way home, I was kind of fist pumping like, come on, Chris, get him, get him. So, coincidence that I bought an RFK shirt at the NASCAR race and Chris Buescher won the race? I think not. It's not a coincidence at all. Anyway, thank you guys very much for stopping by. Sorry for the short video or whatever, or me rambling on. Sometimes you're gonna get that, but I got to get packing here. I needed to do this video early. I'm running out of time, so I thought I'd get in here. I'd give you a video for Sunday, and I promise I'll do something a little better next week, but not a bad topic to talk about. Anyway, guys, I really appreciate you coming by. Thank you very much. Kart 63 brought to you by Track Tech Tire Treatments. You got any questions about tire prep, want to get into it, anything like that? I'm your man. I'll get you the answers you're looking for, the product that might help you go fast and finish the race. So I will see you in the next video. Later.